Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. In today's video, we've got a little bit of information about shiny hunting starter Pokemon. We have more gameplay to go over, and then we also have another person's insight into the first 90 minutes of the game. So a lot of stuff to cover. So if you're excited for today's video, please do consider hitting that like button down below. Let's try and hit 700 likes on today's video. Thank you so much for the support on yesterday's video. It's absolutely insane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure to drop a comment down below as well. Will you be shiny hunting the starters? And of course, which one will you be going for? And subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. With all of that out of the way though, guys, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we're going to be talking about shiny hunting the starter Pokemon. Now, of course, in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, Eevee and Pikachu were shiny locked. You could not get them as a shiny in those games, which was unfortunate. It was the first ever time starters were shiny locked, apart from Red, Blue, and Yellow. I guess they were technically shiny locked because shinies weren't in those games. But in Pokemon Sword and Shield, it is confirmed that shiny locks are not on the starters, apparently. I'm not 100% sure, but people are saying that. But this tweet here from Matt basically says, attention all shiny hunters, not only can you save immediately before choosing, you see it shiny straight away. So this is really, really cool because obviously on the Switch, soft resetting on Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee took forever. It just took so long trying to get the legendaries and stuff. But apparently there's going to be like a new soft reset function in Sword and Shield. But not only that, this is basically the scene where you choose your starter. So you can click on it literally straight away. You can save just before this screen, click on it, and then boom, and then straight away it just comes up, and then on this screen it will show if it's a shiny or not. This is where I don't know what shiny Sobble looks like. I'm guessing it's going to be purple or something. This is where it takes. So that's literally like a 9-second, as you can clearly see, soft reset, and then hopefully it doesn't take super long to get back to this screen. So it's literally around 10 seconds, 15 seconds, depending on how long the soft reset takes, to do a soft reset for the starters, which is really, really cool. Very, very quick, and it definitely does not take a lot of time at all. So that's the shiny hunting portion of this video. I'll throw this Twitter in the description down below so you can take a look at all the comments and stuff and replies for it. But yeah, really, really cool information from there. Next up, I do want to go over this gameplay video. Now, this gameplay video is 10 minutes long. I'm not going to go all the way through this. I'm going to leave half of it in this video, and then the second half I'm going to be doing in the video that I'm going to be releasing tonight, because I do also want to go over someone else's insight in the first 90 minutes. So there's going to be this video going over this gameplay, and then there's going to be a video later going over more gameplay, and apparently there's Diamond and Pearl remake hints as well that I want to talk about. There's so much stuff it like came out yesterday. It's absolutely mind-boggling. But anyway, the first 5 minutes of this video, I'm just going to go through the gameplay and kind of show you guys. So this is a little bit of what we saw yesterday with the battle with Hop, where he basically has a Wooloo at the start. So that is confirmed. He actually has a Wooloo at the start, and then he also obviously has the Pokemon that is weaker to you. Leon does give you your starter Pokemon. It's not the Professor this time. So this is obviously the gameplay that we saw yesterday. But now we obviously have Galarian, Zigzagoon there. We obviously have more battles with Hop here. And again, I didn't know that Lotad got missed. Thank you to everyone that did confirm that we already knew about Lotad and Pancham already. It is difficult to remember if a Pokemon's been revealed whilst you're recording a video, so thank you to everyone. Like, if I do make a mistake like that, saying, oh, I don't know if it's been revealed or not, just let me know in the comments. Makes it a lot easier for me in a future video, you know. So anyway, they are still showing some more gameplay. This is basically all the gameplay from all of the different videos that were uploaded, and from all the different websites, like news websites, that basically did show information about Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. So that's catching Zigzagoon. Here we have a Dynamax battle. I do believe this is Grookey getting Dynamaxed. It is. Then we have Roly-Poly against Gossifleur. I'm pretty sure that's Smackdown. And then obviously Cotton Down does lower the speed of Roly-Poly. And then we have some wild area stuff. So this is really, really cool because we actually see people in the wild area in this part of the gameplay. I really, really cannot wait to play in the wild area, dude. It looks so, so good. And just the fact that it's like something we've always wanted. It's a massive open world Pokemon area where we can actually see people on, like, it's like a massive online hub. And you can go over to people, and I'm guessing you can battle with them, I'm guessing you can trade with them, you can interact with other people around the world, and I think that's going to be so cool. I love that you can see other people on their adventure at the same time. I cannot get my head around how much I've always wanted that. It's so, so cool, and I cannot believe it's finally here. Sword and Shield are going to be incredible. incredible games, and I cannot wait to play them. The wild area looks so good, and the fact that you can go there so early as well, I cannot wait. So this is, I do believe, the shiny hunting screen that we just saw on that tweet. So this is just like a bigger version of it. So yeah, it does not take long at all to get to this shiny hunting screen. It's really cool. And then this is like Sobble just touching their little hands. It's so cool. They will have different interactions. Like I'm pretty sure Scorbunny gives you a fist bump. Sobble obviously grabs it with your hands. I'm not sure what Grookey does. I don't know if it shows it in this bit of gameplay. But the starter Pokemon look really small. It actually looks how big they should, instead of like just huge and stuff. So again, more battle with Hop here. I keep trying to call him How, I don't know why. That's the gameplay we've already seen. And then obviously Roly-Coly using its ability there, or a move or whatever. Then we have more wild area. Again, this is what the raid battle things are, where you can just run up to them and raid. I don't know if you have to wait for people to come to you, or you just kind of join like a lobby or something. But hopefully it is some sort of lobby, because that would be a lot easier. Apparently you can find really high level Pokemon early on as well. Obviously, probably wouldn't be the smartest idea trying to catch them, because they're going to be like level 50 and you're going to have like level 10s and they're going to destroy you. But yeah, apparently you can find really high level Pokemon. So if you get super lucky and throw like one Pokeball, you might be able to get like a level 60 at the very start of the game. But here we can have like, I hope that you can run around with like your friends and stuff. I hope that you can like meet up with everyone. I'm sure it'll just be like loads and loads of different wild area lobbies and you just get chucked into one of them. But if you can meet up with your friends and actually like go exploring with them, I think that, I just can't get over how good that would be. Because look at them all, they're having a great time. They're all just chilling, look how big it looks. And they're all just catching Pokemon as well. I think it is friends. I think you can literally run around with friends and stuff. It's so cool, man. The wild area is actually going to be incredible. I cannot wait. I can't fathom how excited I am to play these games. And they're in less than a month. It's just a good time to be a Pokemon fan. So this is some more gameplay, more wild area gameplay. It's cool that you can go over it on your own, or you just go around and explore with friends. I think that's really cool. Like I say, Vespiquen at the very start. Because this is the first 90 minutes, obviously. This is all taken from the first 90 minutes of gameplay. So that's pretty much all that gameplay that I wanted to show today. We've got Bunnelby there. I'm not sure if that had already been shown, but yeah, I actually think it had been. So yeah, that's the first part of this gameplay that I do want to show. The next part of this gameplay will be in the video later that I'm going to upload, but I do want to also go over these articles. So this is from Game & Fauna. This video will be linked in the description down below, as well as this article. Everything that I do go over today will be linked in the description down below. I'm not going to read this word for word. I'm just kind of going to scan over it. But this is Game Informer's first 90 minutes insight. So it says, Pokemon Sword and Shield have looked impressive every step of the way. But while we were able to play through a gym at E3 this year, extended hands-on time has eluded us this far. Thankfully, that recently changed. I played through the first hour and a half of Pokemon Sword to see how the Switch's first all-new mainline Pokemon game is shaking out. The first thing I noticed was I could use a Switch Pro controller. So you can use a Pro controller for this. So Pro controllers are like this. We obviously used to have to just use the docked controllers, which was the worst thing ever. But now we can use a Pro controller. It's going to be so good. It's going to be really weird playing a Pokemon game with a controller, but I'm fine with it. And then it says, something not possible with last year's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I didn't have the opportunity to create my own character, but you can still choose basic looks. So yeah, you can actually choose your character at the very start of the game. You can choose how you look. I don't know if you've seen Dan TDM's video, but basically he starts the game with like blue hair and everything. So it's really cool. You can go for the basic look, but you can also just completely create your character. And I can't believe it. It's going to be so cool. From the get-go. Also, I played docked in TV mode. In TV mode, Pokemon Sword ran smooth without any notable hiccups or frame rate drops. So docked mode is definitely, I think, the way forward for this game. As with all Pokemon games, the story begins with a character telling you about the exciting world of Pokemon. However, I love how they say a character. And it's just obviously a random person. However, instead of being the typical professor giving the monologue, Sword and Shield open with a speech from Chim and Rose in the middle of a stadium in the style of a TV broadcast. This speech goes over the same beat as your typical Pokemon opening, but sets the tone for the sports-centric atmosphere in the Galar region. After a brief speech, undefeated Galar champion Leon emerges to begin a battle with a character I can't yet discuss. So that is a brand new character that we don't know about. They're obviously keeping them a secret. Maybe it's like someone about the new evil team, maybe. Leon calls out his trusty Charizard, and then the broadcast cuts away just as his Charizard grows enormous in size. So I'm guessing that's either a Dynamax or a Gigantamax Charizard. Once you assume control of your character, you're inside your idyllic countryside home. Your mum get ready for lots of UK-inspired slang, by the way. And your friend Hop... Oh, is it actually spelled like mum in this game? That's cool. And your friend Hop encourage you out the door as you learn the basics of the game. After making it to Wedgehurst, so the first The first small town is called Wedgehurst in Sword and Shield. I'm trying to think if that's taken any inspiration from any actual UK towns. Wedgehurst? I don't think so. It's probably a place that exists somewhere, but I don't know about it. You're into Leon, who is addressing the town. After a spirited speech, it's revealed that this is Hop's brother. When you meet him again back close to your house, Leon gives you your starter Pokemon. So as we know, Leon does give you your starter. I'm only reading all this the way through, by the way, because it's actual new information that we didn't know about. If it just goes over like Dynamax and stuff, then I'll just skip those bits out. But actual new information like this, I do want to read out. So I choose the water type of Sobble, and Hop scoops up Soul Bunny since he's positioned as a friendlier rival than those from the earlier games. He always picks Pokemon that's weak to the type you choose. Hop's overflowing energy matches that of Scorbunny, blah blah blah. With a subtle emphasis on Leon bringing the grass type back to his possession, I ask if we'll see what that particular Grookey again. The team declines to comment, as in tradition with our first Pokemon in our possession, I battle my rival. So you do battle Hop at the very start. The transition from the overworld to battle is flashy with expressive trainer images leading directly into their Pokemon sequence. It feels cinematic, even though it's not anything we haven't seen in other games outside of Pokemon before. After winning the battle, it's time to head back to Wedgehurst, this time to visit Professor Magnolia's lab. However, upon leaving, a Wooloo has broken through the fence by your house, so you must wander into the eerie Slumbering Weald to find it. So Slumbering Weald is a brand new place as well. I'm guessing that's like the forest area. In the foggy Slumbering Weald, I run into a couple of different types of new Pokemon, which I unfortunately can't talk about. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of new Pokemon in this game, the fact that they're finding them straight away. As I venture deeper into the woods, a mysterious creature appears before me. While I can't spoil what happens, I eventually... so much stuff already happens at the very start. I eventually exit the Slumbering Weald, Wooloo by my side, and I'm back on track towards Wedgehurst. After arriving at Professor Magnolia's lab, it quickly becomes apparent that she's not there instead. Sonia, Magnolia's granddaughter and assistant, greets me. Unfortunately, Professor Magnolia is on a trip north of Wedgehurst, so I'm off once again. However, before venturing out of the town, I swing by the Pokemon Center. Glirin Pokemon Center continues down the path of being one-stop shops for many of your Pokemon needs, so it has the market in there as well. You can also have their nicknames rated, rename them, or even... So yeah, you can actually get like a name rater in every place. That's cool. And a move tutor as well. You can also access the PC and buy supplies in the shop. After stocking up, it's time to venture to Professor Magnolia. You can actually use the PC at any point in the wild area as well, which is really good. On the way to Magnolia's location, I encounter 7 different Pokemon in the wild, but I can't say any of the creatures aside from Yamper. I love how different Pokemon appear in the tall grass through random encounters than do as creatures that roam into the environment. This not only gives you a sense of a living world, but also the mystique of being surprised when an encounter starts without you having initiated it. So you do get wild encounters and free roam encounters. Catching Pokemon gives you experience, and even encounters splits the XP between your entire team automatically, so that means that the XP share obviously just implemented into the game. By the time I reach the end of the route, I have a full team of Pokemon that have reached just below or just above level 10. Unfortunately, my time is short, so I don't have enough time to continue to grind and see the first evolution of Sobble. The water starter reaches level 12 before I admit defeat in this endeavor. Why would you not go to level 16? You fool. After meeting up with Professor Magnolia and Leon to learn about the Dynamax, there's so much reading. Oh, I dropped my headphones. That was a loud bang. Magnolia and Leon to learn about the Dynamax phenomenon she's studying. You and Hop ask for letters of endorsements as you can complete against gym leaders to earn the right to battle in Pokemon League. After all, you literally just got your start like 20 minutes ago. Blah, blah, blah. No endorsement challenge. Okay, so that's basically when you get endorsement. Once I receive the letter of endorsement, a shiny object falls from the sky. This wishing star grants me access to the Dynamax ability. So it just randomly comes from the sky. Yeah, okay, why not? Of course, that would happen. Got a massive pile of in battle. Now it's on to Moto Stoke, which I guess is referencing Stoke, which is a place in UK. The first big city in my journey. You can see part of the city in our exclusive behind the scenes look at Game Freak. Okay. On the way, I found a TM for Swift. TMs and Sword Shield are multi-use, that's cool. Before I can make it to Moto Stoke, I must venture through the wild area. So you go through the wild area at the very start. So this is basically just where he talks about the wild area. Really cool. So this is Moto Stoke. I arrive in Moto Stoke, a relatively giant town that puts Wedgehurst to shame. I have just enough time to turn around the streets, but a glimpse into the clothing boutique to see the outside of the gym before my time with the game ends. After spending an hour and a half in Galar, I'm even more excited to see what lies beyond Moto Stoke in the wild area. So yeah, I mean, it took an hour and a half just to get to Moto Stoke, so there's obviously a lot of gaming to do when you get these games. But that's going to be everything for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. Drop a like down below. Leave a comment. What do you think about everything we have just covered? We obviously got a brand new couple of town names, which is really cool. Obviously found out how to shiny from the starters and how quickly that takes. A lot of information, a lot of gameplay. Really cool. I'm so glad that they're giving us all these positive things to talk about. But of course, subscribe as well if you're brand new. That's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.